guess it was probably about 4 or 5 months ago, we had brought up the long awaited, it's not a sequel. It wasn't ever officially a thing, but it was made, or part of it was made. And we're talking about Tony Hooper's All-American Massacre, which there's a documentary made on it, In Search of All-American Massacre, which had people that worked on it in that documentary, and they pretty much said, hey, it's probably, the legend isn't, it's never going to live up to the legend. It's probably not that good of a movie. Nobody had ever seen it. We've seen footage from it. But man,
I'll tell you the truth real quick too. Like, there was a guy that used to do this show on YouTube called Tales from the Internet, I think was what it was called. And his name is Wang, I think. Or like that was the name of the channel, like Wang or something like that.
Jimmy Wang Yang.
Jimmy Wang Yang's channel, yeah. And like that was one of the stories that he did. And it was actually a really good like episode of it. It was about that movie and like the lost, Texas Chainsaw movie and all that. And he goes through like all of the background of that movie and what happened. So if anybody's interested in that, I would just type in like Tales from the Internet, YouTube, All-American Massacre, and you'll find it. But that was when I really first became aware of that whole situation and like what was going on there. And then you didn't hear anything about that for years. Even after that video, I didn't hear anything about it for years. And then more recently, we've just been seeing all this shit start to come out.
So yeah, all this came out recently. Bloody Disgusting actually posted this. Back in 1998, Bill Moseley reprised his role as Chop Top in All-American Massacre project that is finally buzzing back to life here in 2026. Now, 1998 is when this shit was filmed. Okay. It looked like shit then, even for 1998.
It really did.
I remember, dude, this website was up forever. This is pre-DEADPIT days, late 90s, early 2000s. Because we didn't know. Are they editing the movie? It was shot a couple of years ago, is what we were saying then. But this thing never came out. So that brings us to this studio called Dragon Studios. And, we've got a lot to get through with this. Because, this may be a whole show on this.
Yeah.
And they start on their YouTube page, which only has 1,500 subscribers or something like that. There's not, and you can go and look. Well, have you got it ready there, Uncle Bill? We could just pull it up and look, because they've got a couple of different clips.
Okay, let's see.
3 minutes and 27 seconds of awesomeness. Let's see what they have to say.
All fans of the unreleased Texas Chainsaw Massacre film, All-American Massacre, there have recently been a number of online comments suggesting that the film we are working on will never be completed. We would like to take this opportunity to clarify our position and explain why
this is all AI too, by the way, I think.
Yeah.
When Dragon Studios lawfully acquired the raw footage, our first step was to contact Tony Hooper directly. Our intention at that time was not to take over the project, but to offer assistance in completing the film he began, alongside the creation of an accompanying documentary using the footage we purchased. This documentary was envisioned as an exploration of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre mythology, featuring interviews with fans and cast members, and placing All-American Massacre in its proper historical and cultural context. We asked for nothing in return. Like many fans, we simply wanted to see this long-awaited film finally finished and released. Unfortunately, despite repeated attempts over several months, we were unable to establish a constructive dialogue. During this period, the project remained unreleased, continuing a pattern of delays that has spanned many years and multiple previous efforts to bring it to completion.
Right.
After making a final attempt to reach out, we concluded that if the film was not going to be completed and shared with audiences, we had a responsibility, having lawfully acquired the footage, to explore a viable way forward ourselves. We therefore began restoring the footage and assessing how the material could be completed and presented. Our approach evolved into treating the film not only as an essential part of a feature-length documentary, but also as a companion piece to it. Our goal is to assemble All American Massacre in the best and most complete form possible, finally allowing audiences to see this long-lost footage alongside the documentary that contextualizes its creation and legacy. In December, we launched a crowdfunding campaign via Cinebacker to allow fans to take part in this process, whether by seeing the film first, supporting post-production, or participating in the filming of scenes that were never originally completed. To be clear about our intentions, we plan to complete the feature-length documentary originally envisioned, with All American Massacre presented as a companion film. While this was not our initial plan, over the past several months, we have determined that this is the most responsible and achievable way forward.
90s 1-800
We also want to be absolutely clear that the door remains open. If Tony Hooper wishes to get in touch, we would welcome a conversation.
I bet he don't.
Our goal has always been the same: to finally allow fans to see All American Massacre after more than 25 years.
Well, that was stupid.
What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
Bulls. I'm not sure what to think of that, really. So they're saying, okay, we tried to do this legally. That didn't work.
Well, they did legally obtain the footage if they were the ones that purchased it from eBay. But just because you own the footage doesn't mean you own the right to, distribute it, right? Whoever owns
that goes back to the whole thing with Martin.
Yeah.
Because if you think about that Rubenstein story with Martin, so somebody owns that Martin print. But that doesn't mean anything, because if Donald Rubenstein don't want you to Richard Rubenstein don't want you to fucking watch it or play it anywhere, it's not going to matter.
Yeah. No. Yeah, Tony Hooper is not dead. He's just very much retired. Retired from what? I don't know. But he's not out there in the public eye. And
so they are I guess the thing here is they're saying, okay, so I still can't figure out what they're going to do with it. So they got this footage and they want to take it and fix it up, clean it up, and then record new footage apparently on top of that. But then do what with it? If they still don't have...
It's a companion piece to the documentary. The documentary about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre mythology. Do we need another Texas Chainsaw Massacre documentary? No. We need a fucking hole in the head, bulls.
So they're simultaneously also putting out a Texas Chainsaw Massacre documentary too? Is that what they're saying?
Dude, if you want a glimpse of what they're putting out, though, we can look at the side here in a second.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to get some context.
There's a lot that this company, Dragon Studios, is putting out, but yeah, there's a lot of news outlets that are posting on this. All American Massacre. It's Tobe Hooper's son that made the movie that never came out. But yeah, they're evidently restoring the footage that they bought. They don't own all the footage. Anyway, I think it was pretty much that eBay auction was outtakes and clips and stuff. I don't even think it was the full movie. But anyway, Hooper has no involvement with this, as it said in the clip there. And
very bizarre.
Allegedly, You know, there are people posting online that this is a total scam. Now, this is allegedly, we don't know. I've seen people post Brad Henderson being one, which we'll talk about here in a second. Posted about the guy that owns this Dragon Studios and kind of his history. But the Cinebacker site, it is important to state that they've already raised $14,000 for this project.
Hey, when are we going to start our own crowdfunding site? The Jawbacker crowdfund.
Well, Cinebacker's this new cinnamon flavored tobacco.
Yeah,
that they're coming out with. Cinebacker.
All right. So let's go to the site real quick, just for context, more context about what this is, because I'm confused. I'm sure everybody else is as well. So this is the official, if you want to call it official, I'm not sure if it's official or unofficial, side of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or all American Massacre universe, apparently.
Right. And
it says, let me read this to you. This is the synopsis of what this is. All American Massacre is an unreleased and unofficial spin-off film connected to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre universe. The project began in the late 90s and was directed by William Tony Hooper, the son of Toby Hooper. The film was conceived as a dark exploration of the Sawyers family's legacy, focusing particularly on Chop Top. Set years after the original, the story allegedly followed Chop Top, reflecting on his family's brutal past while being institutionalized. Although the movie was partially filmed with practical effects, sets, and promotional artwork completed, it was never released. Production challenges prevented the project from seeing distribution. For years, the film developed a cult status. Today, All American Massacre remains one of the horror's most infamous lost films. So it really doesn't say what they're doing with it at all. Like, if you read the whole thing, you don't get any more of an idea of, like, what the hell they're doing as you did before you came on here.
So that one of the posts, though, from Instagram, G716_, right? Who said, I don't know who this is, but this is evidently somebody within that Texas Chainsaw crowd.
Yeah.
He says, I usually don't post stuff like this, but enough is enough. Tony William Hooper is a close friend of mine, and I know exactly what is going on with this project. Richard Driscoll and his so-called Dragon Studios are not finishing or releasing All American Massacre, period. He is using fake, manipulated, and misleading material to raise money. This is not supported by William Hooper or the real people who worked on this film. I want everyone in the horror community to see this, share this, spread it, tag everyone. Fans deserve the truth. And this was commented below. Bill Moseley, here. This is some BS.
So Bill Moseley, who is the main star of this movie, according to this, is basically saying that it's some BS. Well, he's not basically saying, he's directly saying it.
Yeah. And then our buddy Brad over at TerrorVision, Brad Henderson, posted, Dragon Studios is ran by Richard Driscoll, who has been in deep trouble with fraud before. Now, this is all according to Brad Henderson.
This is not us.
He is a scammer running multiple crowdfunding campaigns and promises movies that never happen. Don't trust anything attached with this name or company, and don't give him any money. And he...
Well, like you were saying, there's a problem with that because this site actually does include a Cinebacker, Jawbacker, crowdfunding, and
he's got multiple films on Cinebacker.
Yeah,
Cinebacker.
And look at these IPs real quick. So, according to this, the IPs somehow or another connected, currently in production.
The Return of the Living Dead universe.
Trash's Revenge. It says Trash's Revenge is an official continuation of the 1985 cult film. Trademarked, copyrighted, developed, and produced by Dragon Studios.
All rights are reserved.
And you know it's legit because there's Miguel Nunez.
Miguel Nunez is in it.
All right, so there's that. He's got that. He's got that IP. He's got Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's got the Driller Killer universe too, by the way.
Driller Killer universe now in pre-production.
That's in pre-production.
Driller Killer 2 starring Beverly Randolph and Eric Roberts. Are you kidding?
It says with a special appearance by Denzel Washington.
What are they watching? Fucking Denzel Washington movie or something in it?
That's killer. Okay. And then with music from Kid Creole and the Coconuts. Let's not fucking
look at the artwork that's coming though. Yeah, man, that's some good shit.
Check that out.
And they have the trailer for the original.
Yeah, they've got interviews and trailers. Okay, so they've got those three, but they've also got Scrooge. They've got
more universes, man. They've got the whole galaxy.
It looks like Johnny Depp Scrooge.
Christmas 2026. Jeez. It's a Scrooge universe. What's that trailer for Scrooge look like? Has it got a trailer?
Yeah. It says coming soon. Hold on. Let's see what
trailer coming soon.
Let's see what it does. Hold on.
In the shadows of Victorian London, greed is not a sin. It is a weapon. In the blood-soaked style of Sweeney Todd, with the terror of Jack the Ripper lurking in every alleyway, when debts go unpaid, blood is collected. From Dragon Studios comes a vision of Christmas unlike any other. Danny Lopez, the world's leading Johnny Depp impersonator, becomes Scrooge, a man who carved his fortune from fear, cruelty, and control. This is Charles Dickens, Johnny Depp as you've never seen him before. Reimagined as a gothic, horrific descent into madness, obsession, and moral decay. Directed in the uncompromising style of Richard Driscoll. Coming Christmas 2026.
Okay, so this guy's basically like running like the asylum.
I don't even know if it's that.
He's got a Johnny Depp impersonator that he's doing a Scrooge movie. Okay.
Danny Lopez. But wait, there's more. There's more IPs.
Beyond the Door.
It's the Beyond the Door universe. The Exorcist Chronicles. Details are coming soon on this one.
Okay, we got to wait on that one. He owns that though. Jailhouse Rock, Horror Show. Oh my god. God damn. The GAC universe. What the hell's that?
GAC.
Details are coming soon. Golden Age Comics. So he owns. Look at it. They got Buck Rogers and
they got the Bat.
Yeah.
Domino Lady.
Yeah. We got all that. The Howling. I didn't realize they had the Howling, but
they have the Howling universe. Details are coming soon on that one.
In a bold reimagined interpretation of the classic werewolf myth, launching a brand new Howling franchise. This horror epic traces the dark legacy of werewolves across centuries, beginning with the shocking revelation the original Wolfman was none other than Jack the Ripper.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck. And then this is just some... I don't know what the hell this is. Hold on.
It's probably something not related to
Your classic werewolf could change shape.
Oh, yeah. It's just a clip from the movie. From the original movie.
Blade Hunter. What the hell's that? Classic monster universe.
Blade Hunter looks like Blade Runner from the mind of Philip K. Dick.
The creator of Blade Runner comes Blade Hunter.
House on Haunted Hill.
House on Haunted Hill universe.
2. Coming soon.
Well, House on Haunted Hill is public domain too, so that's probably
so he can do that. But can he do
the Cinebacker universe?
Cinebacker universe. I don't think that's public domain.
Cheerleader Camp Empire. What?
I saw it too at the end there. Cheerleader Camp Empire.
Oh my god. Man. What the fuck?
Is pleased to announce the production of a direct sequel to the 88 cult film, The Cheerleader Camp. Cheerleader Camp 2 with Linnea Quigley, Michelle Bauer, and Brink Stevens.
So this is the company, because we mentioned Return of the Living Dead. This was originally the Trash's Revenge, Right. So those people are some Linnea Quigley included.
It's got music. It's got fucking Marilyn Manson listed.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson's on there. Is that Metallica from the 80s?
Yeah, but
I can't see. I can't
Let's
see
see,
who
hold
the
on.
other ones are.
hold on. I can't read them either. Like, that's Kid Creole, I think.
I don't know who that is.
Is that Peter Chris? Who's that?
I have no
Tell me who that
idea.
is. Anyway, there's a bunch of
Looks like Charles Band.
They've got a multiverse of talent here.
Spice Girls.
Elton John is apparently in this. Wings.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, that one, that version.
I didn't know
Alright.
they were still together.
Yeah, everything's fine.
But just, I mean, yeah. So I don't know if the people that donated $14,000 saw this site before they donated. They probably didn't, and I feel bad for them. But people need to quit fucking talking about this shit. Like, Jesus Christ, you're just giving these fucking people more money.
I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, man. I feel like Dragon Studios is going to put something out that, you know, is killer related to this.
You know what I think of Dragon Studios? Fuck them. Shit on their ass. I'm so sick. I am so sick of people talking about that fucking Texas Chainsaw All-American Massacre thing. Fucking stupid. God.
I will say that, like, from the very beginning, like you did say, that's never going to happen. That was never going to happen.
And it's still never going to happen.
It doesn't look great. I'll just tell you.
But I mean, if you want, go ahead and donate money to these motherfuckers.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
That's just.
There's
Let me ask
like
you a question. Though. Let me ask you a question. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, how can they do this? Because they've got the Return of the Living Dead shit up on here with like the font and everything. They've got like all these. I know a lot of these IPs are not copyright.
Alfred Hitchcock collection. Well, there's some Alfred Hitchcock movies that are public domain, like some of the early stuff that he did. So, I mean, some of this stuff is like kind of like skating on thin ice legally.
Doesn't
some of it? Yeah.
Doesn't Russo own that? Like Return of the Living Dead, the name and everything?
Well, there's a couple of people that claim they own it. Steve Walsh is the guy that's doing the Return of the Living Dead movie here in the U.S. That's actually called Return of the Living Dead. I think that they were going to try to call this one Trash's Revenge to get away with it legally. But man, yeah. I just think this whole thing is just beginning. But
if you look at the Dragonflix, it's the Disney D too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
This sort of thing
covered all the bases for sure.
People need to be very careful.
I think it's fine. It looks legitimate to me.
With legit though, be very careful with when you do these crowdfunding things. Cause I don't hardly ever do them. It has to be something fucking amazing as shit, and I know that it's on the up and up. So, yeah, the $14,000 that they raised, the people that paid that, in my opinion, I don't know if they'll ever get that back. I hope they do. Maybe they'll get a movie at some point.
I think that we should give Dragon Studios a bit. I really do. I think we should wait and see what.
No, you don't. Quit acting that way.
Maybe they can come up with something, man. We're not giving them a fair shake in this, I don't feel like.
Ain't we? So, yeah. That was the big thing this week, though. Dragon Studios, Richard Driscoll, Dirty Dick Driscoll, according to Brad Henderson, he's calling Richard Driscoll a scammer who's running multiple crowdfunding campaigns and makes promises that he cannot keep. So time will tell. We'll keep you guys informed.
Whoa, baby. Miller Yella, the tasty beef Mountain Dew.
A big thanks goes out to our supporters over at DEADPIT on Patreon.com. You can get hours upon hours of great content, right, Uncle Bill?
There's so many hours of content. We've got reviews. We've got songs. We've got live streams. We've got exclusive streams. We've got non-exclusive streams. We've got streams with all kinds of celebrities and all kinds of different old shows from the past podcast, the initial incarnation of the show. All of that can be yours.
DEADPIT on Patreon.com. Show us a little bit of love. Give us some money because we definitely deserve it. That Patreon page is so killer that you'll rub your bird to it on a nightly basis. It's that good.
You won't be able to contain yourself. You'll have to jerk your bird out and go crazy. I mean, that's how much content that we have. So much content that it's massive, and it will massively smack you in the face.
You'll play with your bird so much, pretty soon you'll be looking around for somebody else's bird to play with.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Filipino bitch, Miss Slatko Fudd, telling you about shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. And it's the best goddamn deal on horror shirts you will ever see. New shirts, old shirts, all the in-between shirts. God damn it, bulls, go over the shop.deadpit.com. You ain't down with that. You can go to hell.